Welcome to Destination Central. I'm Amy Forrest. Now this week we're in the Waikato and we're getting up close and personal with a few animals at the Hamilton Zoo, and then we head over to Morrinsville to check out the latest cars at Nicholson Autos. So let's get the show on the road. Our first stop of the day is Hamilton Zoo, a great spot for the kids these school holidays. The Hamilton Zoo is set in 25 hectares of tranquil surroundings and is filled with excitement and education for all to enjoy. Let's go and meet Sam and find out more. Hi there, Sam. I'm Amy. Nice to meet you.
Hi Amy, nice to meet you.
All right, let's have a chat. Now, for those who have not yet had a trip to Hamilton Zoo, tell me a bit about this place.
Well, Hamilton Zoo started in the 1960s. It was a private park run by a man named Murray Powell, who was our founder. And he focused a lot on pheasants and game birds, and over the years he kind of acquired a number of other different, more exotic animals until he had a fully fledged zoo. And in the 1980s the Hamilton City Council took over the zoo, and it just kept going on and on from there until it's now one of the major zoos in New Zealand.
Can you give us a bit of an update as to what's been happening here since our last visit?
Well, we've been focusing a lot on a lot of our conservation programs, bringing in some more native New Zealand species. We do think of ourselves as a conservation and breeding zoo, so that's one of our big focuses, as well as our exotic animals like our rhinos and our red pandas, which we're quite successful at breeding. So there's a few babies around, a few bigger babies than there were last time you were here, and the sun's shining and everything's really great.
So around how many birds, mammals and reptiles do you currently have at the zoo?
We have over 600 individuals here at the zoo, ranging from our fish in the education centre right up to our rhinos and our giraffes. So something for everyone really.
Okay, so you've got a huge range. So what have you got coming up for the kids these school holidays?
We're excited about our face-to-face and eye-to-eye encounters. We're really focusing on them. It's an opportunity for people of all ages, and the kids especially, to get up close and personal and really learn about and experience some of our wildlife that we have here.
Sounds like so much fun for the kids. And why would you say the zoo is a great place for families?
Hamilton Zoo, we pride ourselves on being pretty relaxed. We've got lovely shady paths, lots of planting areas, lots of areas for kids to run around. We've got a great playground for kids, which they really enjoy. Some kids spend hours and hours here on our playgrounds. And ample picnic areas and opportunities for people to spread out and not feel like they're in the middle of a crowd.
Yeah, so can you tell me a bit more about the facilities that you have here at the Hamilton Zoo?
We have a great cafe, so if you don't want to bring your lunch, you can be sure you'll get a good lunch here and all the ice creams and things that you need for your kids on a day out. We have an excellent playground which kids really enjoy, and you can be sure they'll probably spend a good few hours there if you want them to. We're very spacious and well set out, lots of picnic areas and the ability for people to spread out and sit down and have some lunch and just have a relaxed visit to the zoo, not feel like you're one of the crowd. We've got a very nice souvenir shop if you want to take a little souvenir home of your visit. And we also have a great education centre, so any school groups or homeschool groups or any educational group that is interested should get in touch with us and find out what we can offer.
And do you hold functions?
We have after-hours functions on offer, so if you have a work function or a barbecue birthday or something that you really want to hold at the zoo, you can do that after hours here. We have some special add-on tours available as well. During the day you can actually reserve part of the lawns or have an area roped off if you've got a special big birthday party or a function that you want to have a relaxed area where you know it's just you guys are going to be able to go to. So.
Oh, this would be an awesome place to hold a function. So tell me, where exactly is the Hamilton Zoo located?
Hamilton Zoo is on Brymer Road, which is out in Rotakauri, so easy to find once you look for the signposts. And no traffic, so quite a convenient location for people coming from the north or from the south.
And how else can people get in contact with you?
The best way is to have a look at our website, which we keep well up to date, and it will have any information that you really need on there. And otherwise, just give us a ring.
Great, well let's go and take a look around. Now, one of the great things about Hamilton Zoo is that you can get up close and personal with the animals. So we're going to have a chat to Sam and then we're going to have a bit of an encounter of our own. So Sam, what is face-to-face and eye-to-eye?
Hamilton Zoo's behind-the-scenes encounters are called face-to-face and eye-to-eye, and we differentiate face-to-face, which you can come in on the day and book, and there's a different one every day, so you can experience all three. And eye-to-eye is one that you can actually pre-book before you come to the zoo.
And what is the main difference between the two?
Right, well, face-to-face happens here at the zoo every day of the week, and it's open to really the first 10 people that come along to the zoo and book it on the day. Eye-to-eye, a little bit different. You can book that ahead of time. It's on a schedule that you can ring up and find out about, and you can book that as your own private experience. So if you're looking for a birthday present for someone in a couple of weekends' time, you can ring up, book that specific eye-to-eye for you.
So what animals can you have an encounter with?
We offer both with the rhinos, which is a very exciting one where you get to put your hands on the rhinos and really feel how beautiful and large and warm those big mega herbivores are. We offer one with our Sumatran tigers. People love that one. They get really up close and personal with our tigers. They get to see them standing up. They might get to see them being fed. And we also offer them with our ringtail and black and white ruffed lemurs, and that's a very popular one because you actually get to go inside the exhibit with those guys and hand feed them and experience what it's to be being like in their habitat. The last one we have is a very special one which we offer with our chimps, and we aim that at school groups because we're able to align it with the curriculum, what the students are studying at the time, and lots of kids in our schools are studying various primate related programs.
And what would you say people enjoy most about the experience?
I think it's just the ability to be close to the animals and actually interact with the animals one-on-one. That's why we call it face-to-face, because you get so close and have such an intimate experience with them. It's a very affordable option for people. I think we're quite unique in New Zealand zoos in that regard. So lots of people that might not get the opportunity to have this sort of special experience can do so here at the Hamilton Zoo.
And who is this experience for?
It's for everybody. Everybody from 2 years old and up. We have lots of school groups come through. We have it offered a lot for birthday parties. People buy it for people's gifts. We have it for large corporate groups and team building groups, and as I said, school groups. It's for everyone that wants to come to the zoo and really get the full zoo experience.
And most importantly, how and when can people book this experience?
Right, well, you can get every detail you need on the website, hamiltonzoo.co.nz. Face-to-face, you actually need to come to the zoo and book that on the day. Eye-to-eye, you can just ring up and have a good chat with our reception staff and book it over the phone.
Great, well, let's go and check out some more animals. Here we are at the zoo's education centre. Let's go inside and check it out. Hi Ken, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Now tell us about this education department at the Hamilton Zoo.
Fantastic. Well, this here is the education room, so I'm responsible for, or my team is responsible for school groups. So they come here, so we're responsible for spending time with them, looking at why they've come to the zoo, their particular context, and working with teachers, and ultimately making sure that they have a really fantastic time while they're here.
Well, this is a really exciting room. So what sort of things do you focus on?
We cover everything. So we have from new entrants through to year 13s coming here, and it can be as simple as how do we look after animals, how do we care for them, to do with enrichment, why animals are endangered, even primates. So we cover all sorts.
And have you got teaching resources available as well?
Yeah, probably the best place is our website. So going online to Hamilton Zoo website and looking under the education section. So there's lots of resources there, and we're more than happy to work with teachers to develop units and assist them with regards to their trip.
And what do you think it is that's unique about this education room?
Well, it's absolutely fantastic. So they love coming to the zoo because you get a chance to see all the amazing animals, but in the classroom you can actually come in and there's things like this, which was put in with one of our tigers.
Oh, wow.
So this was a form, and it just, when they come up and feel this, as a person, I couldn't even make a scratch in this. I'd need a sharp knife. But this is what the tiger could do with its teeth and claws. So we've got so many things around the classroom, and it's a chance to just have a really good explore, touch and feel, things that they might not get a chance to normally experience, and then they've got the zoo to explore afterwards.
So what else do students enjoy here at the Education Centre?
It's just a really good chance to have a good look around. I've got some amazing different things that we'll use. For example, this here, first of all they're thinking, wow, a bird actually solves this puzzle. So really, really simple start. It was just put in like this, so everything perfectly fine. Keeper comes in, drops the food in, bird will come along, uses its senses, can see the food in there, can touch, but it's not able to get it with its beak. And then eventually it'll work its way up, and by going like this, the food will roll down and it'll be able to grab it. So that was really, really simple, and that was the first stage. Then to make it a bit harder, the zookeepers put this in. So the bird came along, it knew the food was down there, but it was locked in place. So then makes its way around, doesn't have the hands like we do, so it's just its beak. We'll pull that out, food will roll down. And then to make it even harder, the zookeepers put this on the end. It's locked, so this is getting the birds to cooperate, because this used to have a piece of elastic on the bottom here. So whenever it was pulled back, straight away the bird let it go, it locked back in place. So this was getting one bird to pull it back and the other bird to get it. But they're not that great on sharing, so this one got all the food, that one did all the hard work. So one of our kia was able to solve it. His name's Charlie. What he actually did with his beak, cut through the piece of elastic at the bottom. So once that was broken, it didn't lock back into place. So.
Yeah, I think I remember a story about him, Charlie the cheeky kia.
It is indeed. He's the one that likes to play dead. But that's just an example of one of the many things that we have in the classroom.
So can you tell me what a day here would consist of for the education groups?
Ultimately, it's what's going to work best for the teachers. So most groups will come from a distance, have their morning tea, come into the classroom, and then they've got the zoo to explore afterwards. And the classroom time might be maybe 10-15 minutes, it could be half an hour long. It really depends on what's going to work best for the teachers.
Great, so how can education groups book?
Probably the best way is check out our website. Check out our website, we've got everything that the teachers need, from booking forms to health and safety RAMS forms, maps of the zoo, and our resources as well too. So if they go online and check out there.
Thank you very much, Ken.
No trouble whatsoever. You have a great day.
For the latest wheels with all the bells and whistles, Nicholson Autos are your Holden and Suzuki dealers in the Matamata Piako district. Let's go check out the lot. Hi Dean, now for those who have not yet been in to check out the latest and greatest, can you give us a bit of history on Nicholson Autos?
Yeah, sure. In 1980 we took over from the Payne family, Holden General Motors business here in Morrinsville, and my father originally started in the 50s as cleaning cars actually, and then worked his way up into sales manager and bought this business here in 1980 in Morrinsville.
And can you tell us about the services that you offer here?
We've got a full parts and service lineup, so we have parts for Suzuki and Holden, and we also do Toyota parts here as well, and Toyota parts and service, as well as Holden and Suzuki. So.
And what other ventures have you got going on?
We do have here on the site a Subway store. If you're coming into Morrinsville, you'll see that's all part of the complex here, as well as an AA Express and service that does your licensing and registrations and so forth, as well as a Caltech service station, so it keeps us pretty busy. So
why should people shop at Nicholson Autos?
Well, we've got a one-stop shop here. We can basically meet all your vehicle needs. We have things like wheel alignment, and so your driver's licences and registrations. We can sell you new cars, used cars. We can do your servicing, your parts. So we've got a full range of automotive here, as well as we can sell you fuel out the front there. So on our Morrinsville side here, we've got everything. So it makes it very, very easy.
And where exactly are your branches located?
We have a branch also in Matamata, in Arrow Street, and we're soon to open in Waikato on the 1st of August, and that will be 1 Bracken Street. And that's an existing Holden dealer that'll also take the Suzuki brand as well, so we're really excited about growing into Waikato as well.
And what is your website?
It's www.nickcars, which is niccars.co.nz.
Great, well let's check out a couple of cars. So we've got the Calais beside you.
Yeah, what we have here, Aimee, is the all-new VF Commodore. This is the Calais V Sports Wagon. We also have just a straight Calais. The Calais V Sports Wagon comes with a 6-litre or 3.6 engines. It has a 6-speed automatic transmission. It also has 19-inch alloy wheels, 8-way power adjusted driver's seat. It has a heads-up display, forward collision alert and lane departure warning. It has fantastic fuel economy. On the open road it can do 7.3 litres per 100 k's, truly awesome fuel economy. So inside the Calais Sport Wagon we also have full leather seat and leather steering wheel, an all new dash with cruise control, a new thing park electric brake. All the steering controls are on the steering wheel there for easy access. If you come to the rear of the car here, you will also see a massive boot space and fold down rear seats. So yeah, there's a whole lot of features on these cars. Aimee, wonderful car. So check out the new Calais V and range of VF Commodore. Get down to Nicholson's and we'd love to take you for the test drive or take you through the vehicle.
Well, it looks like a really nice car to drive. Now we've got one more car to check out. Let's check out the Malibu.
Let's check it out. So here, Aimee, we have the new Malibu. There's 2 models in this range, the CD and the CDX. We have here the CDX. It's a 2.4 petrol. It's competing with the mid-sized cars in this market. The CDX model Malibu has 18-inch alloy wheels, front fog lamps and surrounds, lovely chrome exterior headlights, LED tail lights. It's packed with extras inside. It has full leather trim. The Malibu has one of the largest boots of its range with 545 litres, so a very big boot, good for the golf clubs or whatever else you want to put in there. The fuel consumption of the Malibu, it has a combined litres per 100 k's of 8 litres per 100 k's, and just remember all our new Holdens have a 6-year warranty on them, so we're looking forward to everyone coming down and having a drive.
Great, thank you very much, Dean.
Thank you very much.
So if you're looking for a new set of wheels, look no further than Nicholson Autos. Feeling the cold this winter? Well, make sure you enter for our July giveaway, the TUI Winter Warmer Pack, and your home will be cosier than ever. These firelighters are safe, easy to use and environmentally friendly. So make sure you enter for the TUI Winter Warmer Pack either through our website or by calling our competition phone line. Well, that brings us to the end of our show. Make sure if you are in the area to check out Hamilton Zoo and Nicholson Autos. We hope you've enjoyed the show and we'll see you again next week. Bye.
This has been an Alpha Media production, a division of Television Media Group.